So let us see the next question. Consider following information. Current market price of equity share is 500, that is P0. Cost of equity is 20%. Expected dividend per share D1 is 20 rupees. Calculate the price of equity share at the end of the year, that is P1. Okay, P1. So that investor gets return equal to K. That is the question. I request all of you to calculate answer of the question and put your answer in the chat box. Dear students, we can calculate answer of this question by two methods. One is the formula which is given by approach. So we are going to understand that say the formula given by approach logically, not only just for say like writing that formula, we are going to understand it logically. I request all of you to write down answer along with me. The question says that say you are required to compute what should be the price of equity share at the end of the year, so that so the investor is getting the return equal to the cost of equity. What is the return that investor desires? 20%. What is the dividend income? It is 20 rupees. P1, price of the equity share at the end of year 1 is required to be found. I am assigning X variable to it. Minus P0, that is current market price of the equity share, is 500. Whole divided by current market price of equity share is again 500. Okay, 0.20 into 500, that is 100 rupees. Is equal to 20 plus X minus 500. So product of this two is 100 plus 500 minus 20 is equal to X. So P1 is rupees 580. This is like absolute logical method by which you can do it. However, the approach has provided a formula, and of course we are supposed to use that from examination point of view. P0 is equal to D1 plus P1 divided by 1 plus K. What is P0? We understand that so the P0 is 500. What is D1? It is 20 rupees. What is P1? That is required to be found. Divided by 1.20. Logic of the formula is extremely simple. End of year 1, whatever the dividend income, and end of year 1, whatever the price of the security which you are going to receive as an investor is discounted in present value term using the first year factor, and that is the P0. Future cash flows are discounted in present value term, and with that so the P0 is calculated. So here it is 500 into 1.2 is equal to 20 plus P1. So P1 is equal to 600 minus 20, that comes to rupees 580. This is what we understand. Even if at all you simplify this equation, even in that case you will get this formula itself. You can check the working like this. Return is replaced with the K. Why? Because the return should be equal to the K. D1 upon P0 I am writing. Plus P1 upon P0 I am writing. Minus P0 upon P0, that is what I am writing. Because the P0 is in the division. So I have just split that for 3 times. Now this P0 is getting cancelled against this P0. So this becomes 1. 1 is transferred on this side. So it will become positive. From negative it will become positive. So 1 plus K is equal to D1 plus P1 divided by P0. P0 is transferred on the left hand side. So this P0 is equal to D1 plus P1 upon 1 plus k. And that is the way we can make the computation of this. That is the way we can form this equation. P0 is equal to D1 plus P1 divided by 1 plus K. This is what we understand. Importantly, from examination point of view, when we are having the MM approach, then in that case we are required to follow this equation for the purpose of making calculation of answer. So end of year 1 price should be 580, then the return would be 20%.